What's up, YouTube? This is Ajax Fox coming at you live from wherever, I guess. Whatever. I'm a complete goof. 9 ways out of 10. I want to explain how I became a musician, as well as a word for younger people who are trying to, let's say, just pick up a musical instrument or trying to figure out how computer software works, how to, I don't know, make beats or write full songs, become full songwriters in general. I would say if you're going to do anything with music, the first thing that you do is make a clear, conscious decision of what you are actually getting into, and know that it's not something that you could just pick up. You don't pick up a musical instrument. You don't just pick up something. When everyone starts, when I start, when my friends started picking up musical instruments, they sucked. It was awful. It was completely awful. No one in their right mind would pick up a musical instrument from ground zero and start practicing to the point where they could pass themselves off as a musician. You cannot just start. So, first rules first. Don't assume that you're just going to walk in and get to where you want to be. Because who's ever at the top, whoever you're looking up to, is unfortunately, they feel that they're not where they want to be. The best people in the world are never satisfied with where they are. So if you're going to start, one, you're not going to just pick it up. I played for over 10 years. Over 10 years to play the intro you just heard, to play all the songs on the list on my channel. All the songs that I made on my channel is over 10 years of understanding and studying music. You don't have to go to college for it. You don't have to do all this fun, fancy things. One thing that you have to do is you have to be able to play. You can't just write a symphony and not be able to play. And that brings me to my second point. You have to actually learn how to play on a paper. How do you do that when you're just starting? You can fiddle around. You can fiddle around all you want, but you're not actually studying the instrument. You can fiddle around, play whatever you want, but you're going to hit a wall or a ceiling where you're just going to be frustrated because that's limited. You're limited in your field of thinking. There's different scales, there's different ways to arrange what you know and possibly arrive to a destination where you want to be at. I will say one thing that helps a lot is learning scales and chords. Don't try to learn every song. I can play 300 different songs, from rock to hip-hop to whatever, to hip-hop, or orchestral, Celtic, etc. If you don't understand the scale, because the scales and the chords are going to be able to work together if you're ever going to try to actually write what you're going to do or write something out. I would say 3. And now brings me to my point of number 3. everyone's like, oh, you could, it's only good if kids could start young and then go to whatever level of professional. Like, you have to start when you're really, really young. That is complete false. I would say the biggest thing why people need to start, the reason why all the great people started when they were young, the number one reason for that is actually because their parents made them. Kid has school, and then their parents usually want an extracurricular, being whatever it wants, sports, a club, some type of task that keeps them occupied away from their schoolwork. So that's generally why parents want a extracurricular of something, and they chose music. The way as an adult to get into music is not to just do that, but it's actually just to sit your ass down, put 30 minutes, an hour away a day, and agree that this is a time that you want to master music. This is a time that you have to practice and understand what you're actually learning. You can't just try to figure every little thing out, or, oh, I thought I'll never do it. You have to be disciplined. And that's the thing where adults lack the most, is because of work and everything else. I mean, work, family situations, responsibilities, etc., comes into the way. If you say, I want to do 10 minutes before I go to sleep every night to break the day up, do that. Start it there. Start 5 minutes. And then build your way up. I'm not the greatest one in the world. I don't plan to know all the answers. I just plan to help those that are starting be able to at least start in confidence, knowing that what you're going to do is going to yield at least a growth and will approach, or make it easier to approach, the desired result of expertise that you want. So there's my 2 cents on just starting out. You got to be able to know that this is not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy by any way, shape, or form. My talent withered away long ago. Everything else came down to just hard work and dedication. And that's about it.